How's it going, everybody? That's right. I'm gonna cover this tragedy, this fucking train wreck of a handheld. I don't have a lot of time this morning. Uh, Ended up staying up late last night, so I slept in and got to work super late. And late for me is 30 minutes before I open the doors. I don't technically have to be here until open. Let me get this to focus. So yeah, running late, and right now my door's open in 3 minutes, and my camera will not stay focused on this computer screen. Let's back it up a little. Okay. So we're going to talk about the Switch 2. I'm not going to go over the whole trailer. I'll probably just sit here and let it run. But if you guys are aware of everything with Nintendo, then you know traditionally Nintendo releases a handheld or a console, and they don't necessarily set it up for like full performance. It's normally bogged down. So like if you go back to the 3DS and whatnot, even the store, your download speed for store items was limited by Nintendo and the handheld itself. So they just do that shit, and that stand is stupid. Okay, I get it's not just one side and one little piece like the old one, but it looks like a long flimsy piece of shit that's going to break off. This is also, I'm not a fan of that. That's also stupid. Just adding a little splash of color. I like two-tone stuff too. I don't really care about that. Okay, all in all, I don't care about the Switch 2. If you're in the retro gaming scene or the community like I am, this is your enemy. Okay, they want to destroy this. Okay, they want us to not have emulators and retro consoles, and they've gone as far as to say they don't want us to have physical copies of games. If they can get rid of that, they would, because they don't like us being able to resell to each other. They want me to buy it, and then if, I have it and you want it, you can't buy it off me. They want you to have to go to the store and buy a new copy, of course, so they make the money. Now, the whole thing with their controllers, this magnetic setup, if you're into these handhelds like I am, that is not new either. That is not even that damn exciting. I mean, yeah, I didn't like the little slide-in rails on the original Switch, prone to breaking and stupid, but this isn't like innovative shit from Nintendo. I mean, we've seen this with the Pimax Portal, 4 years ago, 4 years ago now? And that's what we're getting. I mean, look, there's the Pimax Portal D-pad. It's all teardrops and separated, but there's your D-pad over here. It's all separated. Yeah, because we love that. I get it's for if you want to turn it sideways and all that, and then you have A, B, X, Y. But come on now. I mean, how often do you turn it sideways? I mean, there's people out there with family, friends, and they play those games where you have to do that. But most people just have a second set of joycons or a controller or even a pro controller because the joycons are stupid. Now, we already know chances are there's going to be something on this handheld that's a massive failure, just like stick drift with the original. And back to the magnets real quick. Pimax Portal had it. I mean, look at the Pimax Portal. I mean, this thing is, 3-4 years old now? And it's, let's see, they have like a 4K version, a QLED, mini LED display. These things also, you can buy a VR set with it and use that as a VR, like just slide it in the goggles. And apparently it works pretty well because the back of the console has all the sensors. Yeah, so that's not new. And even a company I also hate, Lenovo, has magnetic Joy-Cons pretty much. It's just snap in there. Everybody's proud of this feature, and look, it's cool. It is. It's neat. Okay, it's better. It's the solution to sliding them in and breaking shit. It really is. But it's just not something I'd focus on. And then of course they focus on like the finish, which who gives a shit? I mean, you all know it's gonna scratch. It's gonna get oily fingerprints on it. It's going to look like shit after a year. GameStop will probably be selling refurbished Switch 2s within the first week to a month. And they'll cut you deals because, that's what it is. We do know that towards the end they show that you can stick Switch 1 games in this, which also just points to the fact that it's probably the same exact hardware as the Switch 1, just fully featured now, completely unlocked. So, and if you even look at the size difference, it's up, an inch? ish. There's my phone ringing because my store's open. Anyway, I mean, great. You made it a little bit bigger. You made it solid black because why? Steam Deck, Lenovo, everybody else, the ROG Ally X, they're all black consoles. I guess it should suggest premium, but not really excited about this. I'm not interested in the Switch 2. Will I get one launch day? Hell no. I don't want Nintendo to have that from me. I don't want this launch to really even be a success because of the attack, the constant attack on the retro gaming community. I mean, they want the archive gone. They want people's work from long ago, their works of art, like games, like Chrono Trigger. I mean, the guy that did the music for that ended up in the hospital. He worked so hard on it. That is his life's work. That's art. And Nintendo doesn't care. They care about, can I make money off this? No, okay, get rid of it. They want to erase this stuff from the world. And there's so many people out there that are not in this kind of a community, and they don't know that, and they think, oh, Nintendo, you're so amazing. They are just a shitty company. I mean, look, they named one of their iconic characters after their lawyer. What was his name? John Kirby or something? They actually have a picture of him. He's wearing like a pink shirt. Yeah, Kirby's pink. But that's where they got the idea for the name for Kirby. Well, and that guy's job was to sue you for piracy or anything he can anything he can do. So, although I know it's not going to be a flop because within the first hour of this launching, there was 5 million views. So, we'll never be able to do that until Nintendo does something super public and super shitty, like kills a bag full of puppies or something. But for us in the retro community, I hate Nintendo. They're always on the attack. I can't stand them. You know, do I have Nintendo games on my handhelds? Yes, because Nintendo wasn't necessarily the creator of the game. So, and kiss my ass. They have good stuff. Of course they have good stuff. They're the gaming company. They make the most money. They're iconic. They are who they are. So, yeah, the people they get, the companies that create games for them, they're all top tier. But we're not going to see much of a difference. This is very disappointing to see the Switch 2 look like this. It's not, to me, it's not any better than the Switch 1. You know, even the game card slot, if it's backwards compatible, is pretty much the same. So we're going to get the same shit, same type of games. It's just going to be the same internals as number 1, just a little more unlocked, just like they did with their older consoles, Wii to Wii U, things like that. All the same shit. They just bogged down the first one so they can unlock it a little bit and create a number 2 and resell you a handheld. So we're going to get all the same shit with this. It's not that exciting for me. Other YouTubers are going over all the what you may have missed. These buttons and this button and what's this button do and where's this button do? What does that do? I don't really care. It's going to do something we've seen before. It's not like you're going to press the button and it's magically going to transform Nintendo into a better company. I mean, who cares? I don't give a shit what that little square button is down there, okay? They already got a button dedicated to taking screenshots, all right? You're grasping at straws. So, that's my take on the Switch 2. Now, mind you, I've said this multiple times in my community, in my channel, and with my subscribers and everybody here. I will never, ever, ever shame you or tell you how you should be spending your money or how you should play a game. If you're excited about the Switch 2, I am very happy for you, okay? I love the feeling of being excited about a handheld or something new, and you can't wait to get your hands on it, and I am not here to take that from you. This is just my take on Nintendo and my dislike of them. Also, people keep talking about the fact that they think the joycons will go into a mouse mode. Just look at that animation. What the hell do you think? Does that not look like it's sliding on something and pops off? Clearly going to go into a mouse mode, people. You don't have to debate it. It just showed you a small attachment that goes on the bottom of it that clearly goes into a mouse mode. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, not going to shame you if you want it. You know, I love that you guys love gaming. This is why you're here. So this is just my personal vendetta, my personal dislike for Nintendo. I have a Switch. I mean, I have a few of them. You know, but back in those days, I wasn't in the retro scene, and I didn't know how shitty Nintendo was until recently. Well, last couple of years, actually, I've been following the shit they do. I mean, hell, they attack YouTubers all the time. So, but yeah, if you want it, cool, man, go get it. If you're excited about it, be excited about it. Don't ever let anybody take that from you, okay? As you get older and as life goes on, there's generally not that much to be excited about. So if this is what you're excited about, be excited, want it, go get it. Go get it on launch day, okay? No problems here, man. I no shame, okay? I'm not going to do it. That's just my personal problem. So anyway, like I said, we've seen it with the Pimax, seen it the Legion Go. A little bit bigger. Other than that, same shit. Added a different type of finish to it, and instead of making the whole Joy-Con a color, they made just the inserts, which, by the way, shortly after release, they will do whole Joy-Con colors because they like to sell those as like special edition of Splatoon controllers and this and this and this. So they're not going to keep this design. I guarantee it. That shit's going to go out the window after launch. People are talking about multiple SKUs with it. That would be shitty. Okay, Nintendo, when they do multiple SKUs, they don't do like the Switch 2, then the Switch 2 4K. No, they do the Switch, later the Switch Lite. That's what they do. All right, so we'll see. If they do, it'll probably be different colors. I don't really see it being different power. If they have a less power Switch 2, that will be the regular Switch. Okay, so don't fall for that shit. Unless you really just want magnetic Joy-Cons that somehow are probably going to instantly get stick drift because the magnet on the inside of the Joy-Con is going to pull on the sensor for the Hall effect stick, which they didn't even say was Hall effect, but I would assume because that's what everybody does. And it's probably just going to keep yanking it that way, and that one's going to go that way. So then you can't see on the mouse, but that's going to go that way, that's going to go that way. We'll see what kind of fuckery we run into. All right, guys, I really got to get to work. There's people calling. I actually made this video too long. I'm 10 minutes past, and I haven't even unlocked the front door yet. So, yeah, I'm going to get bitched at. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think of the Switch 2. Hit the comments. If you agree with me, if you disagree, are you going to get it? And like I said, I'm not going to attack you for wanting it. I think you should want it. Absolutely have fun with this. So, all right, see you guys next time.